Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Libra. So that's Libra Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs up to and including the 15th of November 2020. This is a general collective reading. If you find that this doesn't resonate, check other elements of your chart. Could be that those readings resonate more. You may watch this and find some things do resonate, some things don't. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's jump in and see what the themes throat chakra. I've got a lot of already. I'm trying to clear my throat chakra. So Mercury in retrograde could be particularly difficult for you guys. 3rd of November is when Mercury goes direct, so it could well be that things start moving around that point. But let's have a look at the theme for Libra spirit. What is the theme for Libra up until including the 15th of November, 1st to the 15th of November? That's quite a few cards. Do we want to take the same? Take all of them. Okie doke. Okay, we'll take the bottom of the deck as well. Right, so we've got here the Fool, which is brand new beginnings, fresh starts, new cycles, learning, taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. The High Priestess, intuition. The Keeper of the Secrets. We've got Aries energy. And we've got, I think that's Virgo. Secrets, intuition. I don't know why, but I'm hearing guarded secrets. And then we've got Hope. Now I think, what is Hope? Hope is, one moment. So we've got here the Hanged Man, which is change of perspective. Pisces energy, looking at understanding a solution for a problem and not really being sure of, you know, what the outcome will be, or making a decision and trying to understand an overall picture. And then 13 is the Death card, which is Hope. So an ending and a new beginning. So we've got, interestingly, we've got intuition here, the High Priestess and the Hanged Man, trying to understand a solution and gaining intuition possibly, and also a beginning and an end with the Fool and the Death card. So you've got two polarizations here. And then we've got the Sun, which is possible awakening. So, and it could be ego as well. So it could be an ego death. There could be a lot of different shifts of perspective here that maybe someone hasn't been used to having and suddenly is going to start coming to the forefront. But let's pull some more cards and get a bigger picture here of what exactly is going on. So let's see what else we will pull for our lovely Libra, if we can get this to balance. And let's see. So we're going to use the Tea Leaf Tarot. Let's see what is the deal with our Libras. The 1st to the 15th. They're saying put it on the desk. They're very particular about this deck. I keep hearing the 13th. Let's see what else is going on for Libra. And I keep hearing maturity. Oh, interesting. Right, let's see one more card and then... Okay, so we've got the Shield, which is saying you need to defend yourself. Okay, so we've got Woman. It says dealing or relationship with a woman. So maybe there's an issue around a woman that they need to defend themselves with. We've also got December, so there's something connected to December. Maybe someone's birthday, maybe your birthday. Maybe there's something that's going to develop in December. We've got Fly, a period of ill health and depression. So it could be something that someone's coming out of or trying to sort of understand. And then we've got Moon, which is changes in your life, which is, we've got the Sun and the Moon, which is the masculine and the feminine. So let's see. Right, Libra, please. What else? What is the theme for Libra? What is the theme for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, 1st to 15th November. What's the theme for Libra, please? Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So there could be a pattern of behaviour here that's maybe not changing. Again, we've got the cassette. Could be also about a sort of a pattern here with the outdated thinking. Conditioning, we're playing events over in your head. So again, a lot of thinking, maybe sort of self-sabotage here. What else for Libra? Anything else? I think there's one more. We've got keys on a ring, so people making decisions here. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So there's definite decisions that have to take place. And then we've got Phoenix, which is new phase, which would go alongside the Fool. Renew, transformation, growth, change minds. So there's a lot of changing of minds here and a lot of perspective shifts within the situation. Let's keep pulling cards and getting a picture as to what's going on. So what are the themes for our Libras? Okay, so you wanted to come out then, okay. We've got the Judge, final decision being made. Someone looking at an overall picture and making a final decision here. And then we've got the Dead End and the Sword. So someone is cutting out a decision here and they're making it very final. So a decision is being made, and the bottom of the deck is a Gape, which is essentially, I think this is, one sec, let me double check. So this was a very strong connection, a love connection here, or a spiritual connection. That's, I think, what the meaning of it was. So I think it's only fair to use the vice versa tarot, I think, in this situation. We'll use that in a moment, but I want to use this deck first, actually. One moment. Let's pull some more cards before we get into the tarot for the James Van Prague deck. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So there's obviously, we've got the death here and grief. So someone's mourning something. They're mourning a decision that's being made. Libra, please. 1st to 15th of November. Libra. What is the other theme for Libra that we haven't covered? Or confirmation. Forgiveness. So something's happening here that is closing out. It says, I acknowledge that harbouring resentment blocks the flow of love. And then we've got imagination, bottom of the deck. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So let's jump into the tarot with the vice versa tarot here. I think it's fitting for Libra. And let's see what is going to be happening for our lovely Libras from the 1st to the 15th of November 2020. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but they're saying understanding victory. Something could have been made a decision in haste at one point, and they're having to understand why they made that decision, I'm hearing. Right, let's see what's happening for Libra, 1st to 15th. Okay, right. We've got the Fool again. How many times has that come out? That's the 2nd time, I think. The Fool, and he's observing he's got a flower in his hand and he's seeing the shooting star. He's about to embark on a new journey. Okay, so it's dark. There's going to possible contact around night time here. Because we're seeing a lot of the references to the moon first of all, which is changes. Yes, we can see the sun, but the fact that we've got the moon here and all the cards are showing a more kind of darker element. Again, could be Scorpio season, but this is, it looks like there could be some contact around evening time or night time. We've got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So someone's made a decision to change make a decision and embark on that decision. It's like they've taken an action. Someone's taken an action towards a decision here. Could be in love, could be in finances, could be in career. Feels more like love because there's a woman involved here, isn't there? And then we've got, again, the Knight of Pentacles, again, setting off in the night. This is an offer, a slow-moving offer, okay, that is being taken against rough terrain. So it's like there's a journey here. So let's clarify what is the Fool offering here? What is the Fool offering? So I think it's after a kind of an argument and a judgment. Someone's embarked on a journey towards, again, offering something very sort of dependable, but I don't know how quickly they're offering it because we've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So let's clarify this, because there's a lot of differing energy here that doesn't quite so let's have a look. So what is the Fool, please, in this deck? What is the Fool giving, please? The King of Cups. So the Fool's going to make an emotional, heartfelt offer after a decision. What's the Knight of Pentacles? After cutting off a situation with the Queen of Swords, after a possible competitive element, after deciding, yeah. So an argument has ended. So this is either going to be right at the end part of October or the beginning part of November, where there's an argument with somebody and a decision is made, right? The emotions are no longer with a certain person. A decision is made. A decision has been chosen. The problem with it is they can't quite get to that point yet, because it's not this is not the King of Pentacles, and we've got the Queen of Swords coming out. So they want to rush in and give an offer, but something's stopping them here. So let's keep, and that they've realised the Nine of Cups in reverse is they don't quite want to offer something previously that they've offered, or they're not quite in a position to step totally out of something possibly. But let's keep pulling cards. We've got, this is the, I think this is the Princess of Cups, or is it the Queen? This is the Princess of Cups. Let's have a look. Yeah. Or is it the... See, it looks like it could be the Queen, but she doesn't... Affection, spontaneity. I think she's the Queen. So, someone has realised that they are having to embark on a new journey to their Queen, right? So their counterpart. Now, the problem here is that they've set off on a journey and they're making a slow route to the Queen. That's all we know at the moment. So let's have a look. So this person's made a decision and they're setting off to go and offer something to their person. They made a decision, they've made a choice, right? The problem we've got here is we've got the Tower. So there's obviously something that's happened that's potentially blocking that, right, with the Tower. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So they want to make an offer, but there's a block in the offer with this Tower. That's what we need to look into. So, what is the Tower, please? You've just given me the Tower. Right, what is the Tower energy? What is the Tower energy here showing? What happens with this Tower? What is going on with the Tower? What is the Tower? So we've got Ace of Wands with the Star. So possible infidelity here. Someone, almost like they're choosing someone, but then they're still staying around this person. Now, if they've already disconnected from someone and they've broken up with them, it could be that they're going back to this possible karmic here. And they're kind of not quite ready. Or if they haven't already broken up to them, it's like they're making their decision, but they're falling into old patterns. What is the Tower, please? But it's showing cheating, though. We've got Four of Wands and Two of Cups in the reverse. So something is blocking the connection that they want to make. And it could be this person. Yeah. I think with the Tower, because the Tower's showing that there's a lot of they're not deciding. It's like every time they make a decision, it's changed. They can't make their mind up. So what else can you tell me here? So they make an offer, because even when I'm clarifying the Tower, it's like there's a shift. To put it this way, someone makes an offer, someone makes a decision, and then that decision is reversed again, and then things are called back into question with the Three of Pentacles. That means, you know, someone's working on things again. So it's like they want to go somewhere, but it's like you've got the Six of Wands and the Hierophant. So this is like good news around lessons. It could also be public relationship. The King of Wands. This person could be worried about what people are going to think of the relationship, and so they're having to put the relationship with you off because until they decide what they're going to do, because they're not out of a commitment. They want to be out of a commitment from what I'm seeing, but they're tied into something. Now this could be karmic and it's just the wrong timing, or there could be it could be a marriage that they're trying to move out of. So we've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the Four of Cups. Someone wants to offer something here. Now it could be that you turn around and say absolutely not, because of the fact that something was offered originally at the beginning of the month and then this Tower moment happens and so you're now unhappy. That could be. But there's someone that's thinking that if they offer something again or offer something, that it might not be very well received, or they'll be rejected in that when they approach you. So we've got Three of Swords. So there's a stalemate here with the Four of Pentacles. It's like someone doesn't want to let go of something. Someone doesn't want to let go of something here. We've got the Three of Cups, so reconciliation. Five of Pentacles, missing out, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a third party connection here that is emotionally not fulfilling, and there's too many people involved. You've got a connection that someone's established that could be a commitment, wedding, marriage, that doesn't fulfill them emotionally, and then you've got a person that does fulfill this person emotionally that they are trying to move towards, but something is, there's too many people involved. They want to rush in with this King of Swords and take action. This person really wants to be single. There's something that this person doesn't want to be in this relationship, but I feel like there's something almost blocking them, because they don't want to be in. I'm not seeing, yeah, look, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. This is the second time, and it's fallen over the grief and the Hierophant. So there's something about, again, a burden here with being single. Maybe someone's trying to get to that point and someone's not letting them, but someone wants to be single, and it's because there's too many people involved. So it's like they've made a choice, but they can't be single. Again, we've got the Six of Cups in the reverse. So it's like an offer being met, like they're trying to work at bringing this together, but something's, again, could be a work restraint, it could be money restraint, it could be that people don't approve of the connection. But yeah, we've got a connection here that needs to be closed out, but it isn't. And we've got the Magician that's turned up. So someone's trying to manifest something here. And we've got the King of Swords in the reverse. I think someone's higher self is trying to manifest a closure with this other person so that the union can take place. Because the Five of Pentacles this is like emotional loss, you know. It's like they can't sustain this much longer. So we've got is that the Emperor? So finally a decision is made, where they're stepping into this energy of this empowered energy. But I'm going to have a look into that, because I feel like the Magician's going to do something. And the Three of Wands is... What is the Three of Wands, please? the relationship that's been closed out, the person doesn't let it close out, and that they're... Clarify the Three of Wands. It's interesting. What is the Three of Wands with the King of Swords reversed? Do you know, this is the thing. It's like the thing I'm thinking is like, did they close it out with the expectation of to continue it later? Because we've got the Magician here. What is the Magician? What is the Magician doing here? Fear. What is the Magician doing? He's leading. He's leading the closure. What is the King of Swords in the reversed? What is the King of Swords with the Three of Wands? So there's it's like there's no future, which is why it's closed out. There's no future, which is why it's closed out. What is the Emperor with the Seven of Cups and the Magician? There's an ending here. There's a total ending. This is really interesting energy though, because it's like there's no clear... the way it's been done is like, we'll close it out, but we won't tell you it's closed out. It's done in a really weird way. Let me just keep digging here, because it's like that's the weirdest ending I've ever seen. Like, it doesn't look like an ending. Of all the endings I've seen in these readings, I'm like, what the heck? Right, what can you tell me about the situation here from the 1st to the 15th? So we've got the King of Swords in the reverse again. Right, what is the King of Swords in the reverse showing us? Clearly someone's ending something. So there's a bit of a break and an indecision. There's a wheel... Okay, this is... Now we're getting somewhere. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a... This is karmic that's been closed out, right? And I think this one is death. Yeah. So there's a twist of... There's a timing issue. The time has come. Clarify Wheel of Fortune and death. So yeah, that someone is rejecting a certain energy because it was time. It was, they're saying it was never meant to go past this point, so it's not. So this will be closed out. Is that healing? No, that's the High Priestess. This is what I mean. It's like you're... See, this is what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't end. It's an end and then a new beginning. Similar to what we saw, the first part. It's like there's no clear... I'm going to be really honest with you. It's like someone ends it and then the new beginning starts. Someone ends it and then the new beginning starts. It doesn't seem to ever end. And not in this part of the month anyway. Because this is the thing, it's like, let's say for example this is your energy that you're in, or you're relating to this, is just be careful how you're operating, because I feel like there's a push and pull here that's kind of extending this. But let's have a look at outcomes, because it just feels like as soon as one door's closing, another door opens, but it's the same pattern almost. I'm sure it's a differing pattern, but this is justice. So karma, karma has to close out. What's the outcome, please, for Libra from the 1st to the 15th of November? The Ace of Pentacles, right? So we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor. So the Emperor decides, okay? The Emperor makes the decision. That's the outcome. So, and we've got the Moon, which is always reassuring, because the Moon is usually about something hidden or confusion. What is the Moon, please? What is the Moon? And then interestingly, we've got the Sun. Yeah, Two of Wands, decisions made. death. So it's done. The decision is made. Look, this is the sun and the moon, and you've got two dogs that are sat staring at the moon. But this is the sun and the moon here. Now again, they're saying December. There's something that's going to happen in December here because we've got the December card, and that's when the eclipse is happening, which is interesting. We're seeing the sun and the moon. So let's see, what does this Ace of Pentacles and Emperor relate to for the 15th of November, please? So it could be a final decision is made. Nope. This is how I'm reading this, is that this person has not made a decision, but they're keeping every option open. That's how I'm reading this, because we've now got the High Priestess, which is about secrets. What is the High Priestess? Now, don't forget, we don't have the High Priest. We have the High Priest there, and we have the High Priest here, which is you know, obviously a pairing. But it looks like this person hasn't leveled up. It looks like they haven't leveled up, which is why, yeah, this is the choice, the Lovers. So someone has not decided yet. They haven't decided. And then we've got the Devil. So they're falling into old patterns of behaviour here. And so Spirit are like, well, actually you started the month great, but you're falling into old routines. And until this happens, we're not letting this is, the karma's paid back, but they're still falling into old patterns, is what I believe. So it's no longer, the time is now, basically, the end of November. But I think it will be December is when they close this out. I think this will continue until then. You know. Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Ace of Cups. Someone's holding on. They don't want to let go of something, and it's the choices that they don't want to let go of. They're not wanting to let go of it. They don't want to let go. They don't want to decide. They don't want to make a decision. They're not going to, basically. I think what this person's doing is hoping that divine intervention happens. But I mean, what was the Wheel of Fortune in relation to Spirit? So there's going to be some. Yeah, look. There's going to be a swift change with the Wheel of Fortune that we saw. What is the Knight of Swords with the Six of Swords? Yeah, this is going to get... I think someone's going to get cut out by the masculine. But I think it's going to be, again, that will be re-looked at all over again. It's like there's a dip in the middle of the month, possibly, and then someone redecides again, possibly. Again, the energies. Yeah, it's like they're putting off making the decision. Fine, it's like they're going, oh well, this is going to be too difficult for me. It's like what they've done is they've ended something, and then because it went terribly badly, they've gone, oh, I'll just agree to do this again. And then they're just waiting for something to happen. That's how it reads to me, is like they're still in a commitment. They try and break off the commitment. Something bad happens, or something happens that is making it very challenging. They go back on their choice because it's easier for them. And then throughout the first part of November, they're still in that situation. So the conflict hasn't been resolved. It's just continuing. Hence the first part of the cards. It's like, well, this is too difficult at the moment, so I'm going to have to wait. And Spirit are kind of saying, well, if that's the case, then that's the case. Because there's obviously something that someone's missing here. Because otherwise, you know, Spirit is saying, well, you can't hurry it, really. Because we've got the Sun as well that's come out. So the Sun is about truth. That's the second Sun we've had. So we're waiting on a bit of an epiphany now with this, and I feel like that will probably help things along, but I don't think it's going to happen in the first part of the month for the collective I'm reading for. Okay guys, this was your reading. Hopefully that's of some help. There's a lot to navigate this first part of the month, with lots of changing minds and a lot of confusion. So if that's the case, like, take a step back and let this kind of flow as it needs to, because it's like someone is not making a decision, and there's a lot of confusion, a lot of grief, a lot of pain that's being kind of brought up, and that's not helping the situation either. So anyway, guys, this was your reading for Libra. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. Yeah, until next time, guys, take care. Bye.